Welcome to The Hunter and the Sphinx, chapter 6. Starting on this day, our hunter is resting in his camp, and the Sphinx is on her way to see him to discuss something of importance. And as she approaches the hunter's camp, silently gliding through the forest, she detects somebody else approaching from the opposite direction, quickly hiding in the trees. She should be able to hear and see whatever's going on in the hunter's camp. As a figure approaches the hunter, calls out a greeting. Long time no see, son. Oh, hey, Dad. What brings you all the way out to Planet Bob? Thought you were working back on Earth. Well, yeah, but I thought maybe we could, go hunting, like old times together. Go catch us something for dinner, and spend a little time. Oh, come on, Dad. What's going on? No, you didn't come all the way to Planet Bob to go hunt a deer. You haven't seen me in a while. Well, you're right, son. There is a little more going on than that. You remember that royal family I was working for as an advisor? Yeah? Well, turns out I didn't treat some of their princesses as well as I should have, and well, you can imagine how well the royal families appreciate that. So, I'm afraid I'm going to be going away for a little while. Well, you put your foot in it this time, didn't you? Yeah, sure did. Fortunately, don't get do-overs on that sort of stuff. Yeah. So, you have to actually go back pretty soon then, don't you? Yeah, afraid so. As much as I really would like to go on another hunt with you, I'm afraid I just don't have that opportunity right now. So, I'll be off for, a couple of years probably at least. And then we'll see after that how long it'll be before I'll be able to get out here again to see you. Also, I just wanted to let you know that I would be thinking about you all the time while I'm away, and yeah. It's alright, Dad. I'll be around when you get out. If you can take that hunting trip then. Yeah. Days like these. You do miss your mother. Yeah, me too, Dad. So, as we talked for a while, eventually the father brought up something that he observed on his entry onto the planet. Son, if you're hunting out south, you may want to be cautious. Down in the southern part of the continent there, I saw it looked like a very large fire burning there. It didn't really look like it was just a natural fire, so whatever's going on down there, you might want to exercise some caution. Yeah, I will, Dad, don't worry. Yeah. So, anyway, I gotta get going. There's gonna be a shuttle waiting to pick me up there when I get back to the spaceport, so, yeah. Take care of yourself, son. know that I love you. Love you too, Dad. With that, Hunter's father walked back towards town. After he was out of earshot, Hunter called the Sphinx. Tien, you can come out now. And she came down. Meow. So, that was your father, was it? Mm-hmm. Sure was. Sad that. Well, he did mention something of importance that has bearing on what I came to see you for. Oh, what's that? You mentioned the South. Yeah. Down there is something going on. And Mother Morgana has asked me that we do something to allow her to be able to see what that is. Oh, so let me guess. We have to go run an errand for her, right? Well, that is correct. We have to go and acquire an item that will allow her to peer south and see what is going on. Okay, so what does that mean for us? Well, it is rumored that in a cave system to the east lies an artifact of power, and we have to go find it. Caves, huh? Caves are sketchy at best. Okay, so definitely need light source, possibly something to cut stone would be useful. Okay, well, we'll gather supplies today and head off tomorrow. So with that, they set about their tasks. Hunter brought his glow rod and a mini plasma torch in case they need to cut stone, and as well as the usual equipment for any trip, and gathered provisions, got a good night's sleep, and went off the next day and journeyed east. After a couple days journey, they came to a large series of hills, some with small cave openings. And, it looked like it was going to be a very difficult challenge to find what they were looking for. Now, this is where I get to show you something special. Oh, what's that? Morgana gave me a very special item to aid us in finding it. With that, the Sphinx produced a small golden sphere. This should guide us to the cave that we seek. Okay, how does it work? I just hold it and feel a slight pull in a given direction. So, with that, the two of them followed the orbs, subtle tugging as they went up and over hills and through ravines and came down to a low crevice in the ground and crept down into it. Hidden behind hanging branches and vines was a small entrance. Oh boy. Nice confined spaces. Gotta love those. After you, Sir Hunter, with the glow rod. Great. Hunter pulled out his glow rod, crawled through the narrow opening. After shifting along a tight, confined passageway for a period of time, it opened up into a very wide and large cavern. Many extended far above their heads. Wow. Well, this is a little more like it. Unfortunately, something this big is quite possibly going to have a trap or two. So, be careful scouting around the interior of the large space. I couldn't find anything at all. There is nothing visible here. Any ideas, Sphinx? Well, yes. Morgana said that when we reached the end with nothing visible in sight, smash the orb on the ground and prepare for a magical sight. Is that supposed to rhyme? Maybe. Alright. With that, the Sphinx hurled the magical orb onto the ground. The explosion of powder and glitter. A small, ghostly, spectral spider crawled out and went towards this place in the wall, climbed up the wall, and up to a point quite high up above their heads, and disappeared on a small prominence. Well, that's interesting. Spider, well, spider, that fits for the cave. But that little, looks like almost like a knob up there on the wall. I think if I held my hands out and kind of flung you up into the air, you'd be able to hit that. Well, let's give it a shot. With that, Sphinx put one paw on the hunter's outstretched hands, and he flung her up as she leapt forth from his hands, and managed to extend one paw up high enough to swat the place on the wall where the spider disappeared. There was an audible groaning and creaking. A small section of the floor gave way along the wall, and a small set of stairs was revealed. Oh boy. I wonder if there's any traps in there. Carefully, they inched along the passageway and came up to another largish room. And it looked like a small chest was at the far end. Looks too easy still. I bet there's something else here. Beyond dusty bones and rags, there didn't appear to be anything around. As they took a few steps towards the box, suddenly there was a rustling and a skittering of the bones, the dust and the grime, and the floor itself seemed to be moving as all the little pieces of debris gathered together over top of the chest. And in short order, they saw a giant undead spider formed in front of them. With a hideous cry, it let out a piercing wail that set the hairs on the back of their necks standing on end. Oh great, I thought, this doesn't look fun. Quickly the spider rushed at them, causing them to dive out of the way and attempt to avoid its giant legs and mandibles. The spider was much larger and faster than anything they were prepared to deal with, and it was all they could do to avoid getting caught by its attacks. This isn't going to work, Hunter. My claws are not going to be able to kill something that's already dead. My bow and arrow is going to be useless here. My knife, also useless. I don't know what we're going to do to be able to get this thing or stop it or anything. It's magic can pull it together. from nothing, chopping into little pieces doesn't seem like it's going to be any good. Frantically searching for answers, well, doing their best imitation of a small, agile creature avoiding an attack. Hunter and the Sphinx danced back and forth, avoiding the attacks and attempting to do some damage along the way, unsuccessfully. The hunter had an idea. I wonder if it'll be able to find us so easily if I can damage all of its eyes. It's got a lot of eyes. With my mini plasma cutter. Well, worth a shot. Do it quickly. The hunter dodged around in order to have a moment to reach into his pack. He produced a small torch and said, "All right, Sphinx, I'm going to try to get on its back so I can use this thing on its eyeballs. Keep it busy." "Oh, sure. Keep it busy," he says. As a hunter found a small rocky ledge to be able to jump up on. The Sphinx lured this way. The Sphinx lured the giant undead arachnid towards the hunter. He leapt up off the rock and managed to grab hold of its back, igniting the plasma torch. He seared the beast's 8 eyes. With a hideous screech, it began flailing about. "All right, Sphinx, now's the chance. Grab the box." Sphinx quickly ran over and grabbed the chest and made for the exit. Well, the good thing about this creature being so big is that it won't be able to follow us. With that, the hunter followed the Sphinx up the passageway that they came and kept running, just to be sure that the creature couldn't somehow come out and follow them. Whew. That was a close one. Wow. Must have taken powerful magic to create an Nerubian like that. Nerubian? Yes. It's an ancient race of spiders that were killed and raised into undeath. Not just anyone can create that, that's for sure. Oof. Well, beginning to think there's a lot more magical things going on in this world than I was led to believe when I moved here. You are only scratching the surface, Sir Hunter. So, let's pause for a minute here and take a look inside the chest, see if we actually got what we came for. Oh. Lifting the lid, I discovered there was indeed a magic glowing orb inside. Now that definitely feels powerful. Indeed. Morgana will need this. So, I'm going to have to get it to her as quickly as possible. There is something going on, indeed, to the south. We may have need of your help again. But, for now, go home and get some rest, because soon enough we'll be needing all your energy. Alright, Sphinx. Take care of yourself. And, yeah, I'll be seeing you soon. With that, Hunter and the Sphinx parted. Hunter to his camp, the Sphinx to her meadow.